Hi, good to see you again. It's Graham Martin, the recruitment guy from orchardjobs.com. In my last video blog, I was going to give you some interview tips, but since then I've been thinking about something in between. An interview tips that I've got a whole bunch of stuff to share with you, but something which is very much overlooked is preparation. So we're going to do stuff about questions and how we actually behave in the interview later, but let's just talk a little bit about interview preparation. Do you think that if 4 or 5 candidates go for an interview that the best person is going to get the job? Now, in a fair world that would be the case, but in reality that's not the case. The guy or the girl that gets the job is often the one that's the best prepared, not the best candidate for the job. The best candidate for the job might just rock up, turn up and think, you know what, I'm great for this job, I'll wing it. But please don't think for a moment that in today's job market that winging it is good enough, because there's going to be some other people out there that are better prepared, and if you're not up to scratch you're going to miss out. So let's start to get some of this stuff down. Let's think about the company that you're going to go and see. Look on the internet, do some research. Who are they? What do they do? Who do they do it for? How long have they been going? What's their market? Are they UK? Are they international? Are they American owned? Who are their competitors? Are there any testimonials on their website? What different departments are there? Who works in those departments? Please check out the company in advance, because often the interviewer is going to say to you, so John, tell me, what do you know about our company? And quite frankly, people often stammer and say, well, I know you make office furniture, and that's it. That's not good enough. The person that will get the interview will often have a much better response than that. Also, ask your recruiter. The person that actually arranges the interview for you will often give you a whole bunch of information. Oftentimes also you can ask the company, can you send me any literature? If you've got a company report you can send me in advance. So please just start to think about who it is you're going to go and see before you get there. Now, thinking about getting there itself, you've got an appointment on Monday morning at 9 o'clock on the other side of town. Now, if you're going to drive there, what I suggest you do is check it out in advance. Where do you park? Can you park? Do you need money for the car park? Is it free parking? If it takes half an hour on a Sunday afternoon, might it take an hour or maybe more on a Monday morning in the middle of the rush hour? If you're using public transport, buses or trains, how are you going to get there? Maybe you're going to get a lift. Make sure the person that's going to give you the lift is ready and prepared. So just think about how you're going to get there and maybe how you're going to get home again. Also, in terms of preparation, and we'll talk a little bit more about this later, but just think about the way that you actually present yourself in terms of what you're wearing. I think I've said this earlier, but guys, please avoid the massive spiky hair or the earrings or the nose rings. Girls, please don't be showing your midriff, crop tops, tattoos on your lower back. Unless you're going for a creative job, your presentation is very important. And indeed, often the people that you are not being interviewed by, such as reception or other people in the office, are going to be asked afterwards, what did you think of Fred or Jane? And if like, well, he was a bit scruffy, you know what? You don't need that even before you finish the interview. So you want to be making a good impression first time out. Also, when you think about the interview, you're going to be sitting down in front of an interviewer and hopefully you're going to take some notes. The number of times that I interview people that come to me for a job in recruitment or maybe a management role, and they turn up without a notepad. So please get yourself a nice, decent hardback book and a decent pen, not something that's been chewed or gnarled. I mean, I've got one girl in my office, Nicole, let's call her, who likes nothing better than chewing a pen. But she knows if she's going out on a client interview, she has to take a brand new pen with her, because otherwise it just looks bad and unprofessional. So think about the way that you come across. So I hope that's some good tips, and certainly we're going to be expanding things further, and we're going to be talking about interview technique and interview questions. But on the next video, we're going to be talking about what interviewers and employers really want, not what you think they want. I'm going to tell you what they really are looking for. So that's it from now. Graham Martin, the recruitment guy from orchardjobs.com.